Jim, how is Dylan Levitt's injury, and is there any more news in terms of how long he's likely to be out?
Well, I'm hoping to have some confirmation tomorrow with the medical team. Dylan's seen a specialist this week. There wasn't a great deal, in terms of how the injury came about against Aberdeen. It wasn't a bad tackle. It was quite innocuous, really. He has got a leg brace on now, so if you did see him, you might think it looks a hell of a lot worse than it actually is. But that's very much a precautionary method that the physios adopt now. So I'll know more tomorrow. We're keeping our fingers crossed that it's not going to be too extreme, and if it is, hopefully only a couple of weeks, that'd be great. If we could plan to have him back for the split, that would be brilliant. But we just need to play it by ear. It's an opportunity for somebody else. We've got decent players in the midfield area, and we'll just need to wait and see what the time frame is on that.
And Glenn Middleton, what's the sort of latest on him?
Glenn, again, unfortunately, has had a bit of a stop-start season, particularly recently, where he tweaked his hamstring. He tried to play through the pain barrier against Ross County, and probably set himself back a little bit by doing that. I think it's testament to him as a boy that he realises how important this particular moment is, and he wants to try and help the team. But I think he's maybe done a little bit more damage. So we're not going to rush Glenn. I don't want to put a time frame on that one. Ideally, if I could have him right for those games after the split, that would be fantastic. In terms of Peter Pollard, Peter joined back in with the group this week, and he's looked really, really good. He's looked sharp. He's obviously not at the fitness levels required, or where we would like him to be, due to the injury. But we'll assess him tomorrow, and he'll certainly be a part of the squad on Saturday if he comes through tomorrow's session.
On the subject of Peter Pollard coming back, you must be absolutely delighted for him, and just speaking to him there, he's fresh, he's hungry, he's raring to go again, almost like signing a new player.
Yeah, definitely. I've always admired Peter from afar. I've never had the chance to work with him as closely as what I'm doing now, but I've always recognised the talent that's there. Injuries have been a bit of a setback for him, and it's about Peter now trying to remain fit for the next 10 games, and not be in and out of the team. So we have to take a calculated risk with Peter at this particular moment in time. If this was 10 games in to the season, then I would probably be looking at it a little bit differently. I'd be, making sure that he's 100% fit before coming back into the group. But because of the situation we find ourselves in, we might need to roll the dice with one or two players at the moment, who are, feeling little knocks and niggles and understanding of the situation that they need to just play through it. So that's where we're at with Peter. As I said, if he comes through tomorrow's session, as well as what he has done Tuesday, Monday, today, Saturday, then he's in with a fighting chance to be a part of the squad. But I'm reluctant to be sitting here and saying, oh, Peter's going to play 90 minutes, because I think that would have a negative impact on him. So he's not quite where we want him to be fitness-wise, sharpness-wise, but he certainly adds a bit of quality to the attacking part of the team, and he gives the opposition defences something that little bit different that we've probably been missing in the last couple of years.
And St Mirren, obviously a club you know very well indeed. What sort of a match can you expect against them?
Well, listen, I know the majority of the squad that's there. I brought most of them to the club during my time. They're a group that's been together for a long period of time. Great, characters, great leadership qualities throughout the group. Stephen Robinson has came in and obviously put his own stamp on things as well, and added a bit more quality to the group. And I'm delighted to see them doing well. For everybody connected to the club, I know how desperate they are for top six, and it's one of the bugbears of mine during my period there as manager, where we just came up short and missed out. I think it was goal difference in the end. I can remember that game at Hamilton where we conceded a late goal and missed out to St Johnstone by a point and ended up finishing 7th. So they've never done it before. It would be a fantastic achievement for Stephen if he was able to do it, and I would be so pleased for the group of players that's there, because they deserve it. But of course, on Saturday I'm working for Dundee United now, and my main focus is on us as a team and us as a club, and the job for me is to try and disappoint all those St Mirren supporters and of course get the better of them.
And just finally, any other team news for this weekend?
No, nothing at the moment. No, apart from Paula coming back in, Middleton unfortunately remaining out, and obviously Levitt, who we've already discussed. Everybody else is good.